Hi Aquarius, this is Mary with Sayre Seer. This is your April 16th through the 30th tarot reading for 2020. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your likes, shares, your subscriptions, your interaction, comments, bookings, purchases, and donations. I truly appreciate every one of you. So, I'm trying to, be here for you guys. Trying to figure out the best way I can be here for you guys. And so, so sorry. What this is going to be is what you need to know. This is perfect. Okay, this is balance. Okay, this is my dragon deck, and it's all major arcanas. It won't get too bright here. They're all major arcanas. Okay, and this is balance. It's 11. It's in a regular deck, it's a Libra card because you talk about the scales of justice, right? Scales. Yeah, the scales of justice. So, I don't know if you're experiencing this, but if this isn't the day that I'm making this, which is the 14th of April, 2020, it may be the day you're watching this. Things are wonky today. The energy is trying to flip into not such a good place, isn't it? Yeah. And as soon as we identify that, we can change it by feeling kind of down and tired, not very good, and aches and pains and stuff like that. They can envelop us so we can't see what's really going on, because a lot of things are about energy. Well, there seems to be this whole thing with the illness and people having to stay home, and there's a lot of there's a lot of uncertainty. So what I'm being told to relay to you, Aquarius, is that what we think about, we create. So there's a reminder here, especially today, for everyone that I do a reading for, that, we need to monitor our thoughts and be careful with our words and our thoughts, okay? Because it does make the difference of where we're going to end up as a whole, individual and as a whole, like the whole planet, you know what I mean? Okay. So this is going to be a total free form because that's the way we got to do it. Free form reading, whatever we need to know, whatever you need to know, Aquarius. Okay, so through the Eye of the Soul Oracle, a deep secret will come to light. Okay, and so what are the things that oppress people? Talk about oppression and we talk about justice, right? What are the things that want to be kept in the dark? Their lies, deceptions, their abusive type of situations, and theft, right? And that's at like a negative energy. It's a lower vibration energy. Everything serves, I guess. Some of the really bad stuff I have a hard time understanding, but it's not up to me to understand it all. I understand what I can, and I didn't build this world. I help with it. But so a deep secret will come to light. So it could be your own secrets with the collective. Yeah, I think that's right. And maybe it's somebody else's secret, like in your family or somebody you know. Now we're going to get a card from the angels and ancestors because they have something to say. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. And that's exactly kind of what's going on right now. How are our fears feeding into the big ball of negativity that's floating around right now? Animals are reacting to it. People are reacting to it. Big time. I'm going to take the bottom card too. There you go. Traveler, move in a new direction. It's still not bright enough here. Almost too bright. Traveler. Okay. So moving in a new direction. To me, that's refocusing your thoughts. Well, you can't move in a new direction without refocusing your thoughts anyway. That's the first thing that happens. Unless you're like on a field and you're dodging something. But maybe it's the same thing because we're all kind of at home. So it's got to start in our mind, right? Right? So, tracking down your fears and desires. This is a warrior, you know. He's a warrior. But this is not a warrior of... Sorry, my sinuses. This is not a warrior of the military type. You know, maybe it was military back in that day, but this is more like a natural warrior, okay? This is somebody that, well, he wears skins and he carves his own, you know, he makes his own bow and arrow. And he gathers his own horns. I don't think he grew them. Not this guy. And, you know, he decorates himself. And he has, you know, bones and stuff from what he had to conquer. So this is somebody that's been through a lot. And he has trophies or parts of what he went through with him. See, he's wearing them, right? Okay. Keep your enemies close, Aquarius. Why is that coming through? By keeping your enemies close, then you know what's going on. You know what they're doing, and therefore you can predict or getting to know, infiltrate, getting to know the plan or how people think. Then you'll know what to do. It sounds like spy stuff. Okay, hunting down your fears and desires. On the other side of our fear is usually our desire. It's having to get through the fear to get there because the fear will always try to hold us back from our desires. So if you want a certain job and you're afraid to ask for it, or if you want anything, it could be anything, you know, person, knowledge. Maybe you want to teach people, but you're afraid what other people will think, you know. Maybe you want to start a tarot channel and you're not sure if you'll make it. But so the desires, they want me to talk about desires, okay? What's the reason for the desires? Because if there's a fear of not being able to accomplish a desire, then maybe it might be the motivation of the desire, okay? If it comes from the heart space, if it comes from the place of creation, you know, where it'll change something, it'll make life better. Your life better, other people's life better, something like that. Doesn't have to be all humanitarian, but so for like me, I make jewelry, and you know, in this, I really want to get this going. I'm really trying, but it's going slow, but it's okay, no big deal. But you know, my jewelry business has done well. I've made probably 50,000 pieces that people wear, and it sounds like a little thing, but I hand make them all, and so people. I've changed something. They have my energy, whether they want it or not, you know. And so it sounds like a small thing, but it's a big thing. If when you put something, you create something out of love. Okay, that was a long backstory. Sorry. Okay, so traveler moving in a new direction. We're going to talk about this one more time. Moving in a new direction. So with this, tracking down your fears and desires, this is making a plan to move in a new direction. So I'm hearing that, you know, this is maybe some of you got laid off, you know, So it's different scenarios. Maybe some of you got laid off or your business is no longer viable, that working. Maybe it can't work anymore when things start up. I'm not sure why that would be, but I know that's going to happen. I know it. Moving in a new direction is making a new plan. Well, what can I do? You guys are just quick with it, thinking. So this can be a really fun adventure for you, you know? Yes, the secrets are coming to life. Yes, we need to get some of this stuff balanced and out in the open and whatever's going on, right? But it's also an opportunity to build something brand new, something you've always wanted to do. But you thought, I can't do that. I got to go over here. But now you don't have to go over there. Hopefully, you know, and things are okay with you. If you have the time to do it, this would be the time. And here's something else. Those energies that are sitting on you weighing heavy, there some of that, well, is there to stop us from being creative and thinking of new ways to live. And that needs to be, that's one of the secrets, okay? That to overcome it, you just got to see it. Wait a minute. Are you guys trying to keep me from being creative? Oh, no, that's not going to work here. Yeah. It's pretty simple. That simple. You can feel the energies change in those two statements, right? Crazy, I know. I like it, though. The hidden will always be revealed, good and bad. Okay, this is the enchanted map. Making a choice. Look at that. It's 30, but it's reversed. So we're going to read this one. So there's two paths. See, there's two doors. Let me turn it up, right side up. Two doors. So it's like an avoidance of making a choice. Okay. 30 is a 3. It's working. You know, it's like group activities, working with others, stuff like that. This is not a time to advocate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make things easier. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. Wow, right? Even if you're opted for a different path, you can always make another choice in the future. There's great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. Wow. No one can take that away from you no matter what. Don't give away your power. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choices, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up what you've left behind. And that's part of facing the fear too, right? Maybe that's the secrets that need to come to light. Because as you clean it up, you're going to find stuff out. But I love the way this comes together. It's like I'm led in a direction and they keep popping them there. And that's when you really know that this message could be for you, if it's resonating. Not so general then, huh? Isn't it amazing? Okay, so now we're going to do a little tarot. Little tarot with little deck. I like it. Like half an hour ago, I was like, my arms were dragging on the floor because I was like so down. And as soon as I realized it, that changed everything. I was like, oh, no. Yeah. So it's up to us whether we want to accept this energy that's being put on us. It's a choice, right? Other people making decisions for us. That one would be worth well, the whole thing is worth listening to again because of the way it all came together. All right. where I'm going to go on making a choice. This is Five of Wands reverse. So Five of Wands, okay, for me as a reader, it can be a couple things. So let me lay these out real quick first. And then, so we have the Five of Wands reverse. We have the Knight of Swords. Excuse me, so sorry. And then the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So making choice, like not allowing other people to make a choice for us or avoiding a choice. If we avoid the choice and somebody else makes it for us, see, that's the thing. And that's why we need to face whatever's going on. Five of Wands reverse is about chaos, not wanting to be part of that chaos. But it's also, when it's reversed, it's needing to get away from the chaos. But it's also, to me, about lies. Okay? People talking and lies. So that's part of that avoidance energy, I believe. But I don't know if maybe you have not been honest because you didn't want more chaos. Okay? So that's why I'm trying to be careful there. So we have the Knight of Swords coming in with the brutal truth. With the brutal coming in to just change it. Now it's too bright. Just cut right through the lies. Cut right through the crap. Coming in to shake it up. And this is air energy. So it could be, any air sign. Or it could be you. Aquarius. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles sitting here. So it's almost like somebody's worried about an established relationship, an established job, something where there's pentacles, many pentacles involved. Maybe you have a legacy, a family or something, and you can't tell the truth because you're afraid of what they're going to do or what they're going to say or what will be taken away. I'm going to get another card there. Or it's going to be 3 cards, I guess. But then here's justice again. Okay. Here's justice coming in and saying there needs to be justice in this situation. Because somebody has been dishonest. I feel like it's you. Allowing other people to make choices for you is being dishonest about your truth. Okay? And telling lies to pacify doesn't help anyone. And because we also have 10 of Cups here. We also have happiness and fulfillment. So why do I need to bring justice? Why does justice need to come in? Because the lies need to be, the darkness needs to be brought into the light. So we can be happy. So you can be happy. So you can have a chance for happiness. 10 of Cups. So what you're worried about losing, if it's not meant to be, it's going to go anyway. And I think you know that. It's like I'm just putting this off, but you know what you need to face. Okay? And you can do this. Because on the other side of this is happiness. But this isn't just money. It's like emotional happiness and abundance. It looks different than some creepy rich guy. I don't know why I said that. But some creepy rich guy versus a family with a big yard, lots of dogs and stuff. Abundance means things to different people. Different things to different people. And again, we need to look at your motives behind your desires, right? Okay. Now we're going to talk about the secret that will come to light here. 10 of Wands, it's the burdens. It's needing to release the burdens. Give them back to those who they belong to. 10 of Wands means it is the end of the cycle. Well, the astrology alone says that the secrets are going to come to light and there will be justice. So, the astrology alone. I mean, of the time right now. Okay. Seven of Pentacles is we need to reevaluate what we've been working with, what we've invested in, and our motives again behind it. This is tangible things. This is relationships. This is jobs. This is property. This is it's investments. Where we spend our time and energy. I got two more for this. Queen of Pentacles is, now this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Queen. This is a codependent person. When she's upright, she's a good mother, a good wife, loyal. But when she's reversed, she's not. She's like an agenda, person with an agenda, take care of me, or I can't do it. Somebody where you feel, codependence is where you feel like you can't live without them. And there's something wrong whenever we feel that way. We've lost some part of ourselves. So, and that's under the secret that needs to come to light. Maybe that's facing whatever this energy is with yourself or your relationships and how they keep you, trapped. That codependence keeps you trapped somehow. Then I have the Page of Pentacles reversed. And this is a small, when this is upright, this is an opportunity. But opportunity and something tangible. Okay, so money, like a job offer. But it's still a useful energy, right? When this is reversed, it's like somebody that wants to sleep on your couch or bum $20 off of you periodically. They come around for that. And this is right under this Queen of Pentacles energy. And if this is how maybe somebody's been presenting themselves lately because of their addiction or codependence, then it's not good for, especially if they're a grown person. So it's a reflection of something that needs to be brought into the open. So there's many things here. There's many things for all of us, not just you, Aquarius. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the balance. This is the Justice card. This will be the second time it came out. That was the first time, and it was also over here under making a choice, Three of Cups. So this is balance. This is having to do with overindulgence and, it looks like alcohol or gossip or partying or parties or people. Overindulgence. Three of Cups reversed. Too many people. But it starts with the underlying of something that doesn't want to be faced. And that's still part of the secret. Still part of the codependence. Still part of something else or someone else making a choice for you. Okay? The Hanged Man. This is a really good time while we're kind of in seclusion to really look at all this information and say, is this the thing that we fear? If we stop the behavior, we won't be able to handle the emotions or the truth or the past or whatever it is. That chaos reversed, the Five of Wands reversed could be the chaos in your own mind, in your own energy. But it could also be around you because what we feel, we bring to us, right? We vibrate that to us. So, reflection. Okay. Hanged Man. Okay. So this is really looking at how we've been thinking and kind of like if you were to objectively and saying, if I was somebody that knew me and knew all the details of me, what would I think of whatever situation? And what would I think of it first? If I knew all the details, like I was your best friend, how would I feel about that? And that's a good place to separate yourself and the third party and say, to take your emotions or the fear out of it, right? There's a lot of, it seems to be fear here. So, and that would be the trauma. There's trauma here. Fear about facing some kind of trauma, some kind of something that hasn't been brought to the light in a very long time. Or maybe, I'm not even sure if somebody doesn't know what's really there or what caused it or what started it all. And that needs, that's like going back and getting you, finding that part that was lost. Finding a key, it's like finding a key to a door that will open up a lot of information that really you'll go, oh, yeah, now I understand. Now I can heal. I mean, because you're so powerful. Air signs have the ability to detach from emotions anyway, once they have the information. Not having the information and fearing it is really hard for many people, Could be much easier than you imagine, though. That's what they're telling me. Okay. I'm not going to focus too much on that dark stuff, okay? You know what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about, right? We are going to talk about tracking down your fears and desires, right? So the star, this is an illusion. This is like a fantasy. Like, no, illusion. Not seeing things. It's an illusion. That's not true. This, not really like deception, but your own illusion, like a cloud of illusion that you have been in. Like a self-deception, but kind of light and fluffy, right? Okay, star card reverses. Also, it's Aquarius card, so you're not in your energy. Boop, nope. So out of balance again, like upside down, Aquarius. Also means that there's, you're having trouble. Well, somebody here may be experiencing a lack of hope. How can I do this? Where is this going to end up? It all's going to heck in the handbasket. That made sense. But how am I going to survive? How are we going to survive? What's going to happen? I don't know. You got to go back to what you do know. Your name. What have you gone through? What is that? Reading between the lines. What do you see? When did the fear come in? And when you're not in fear, what do you know? Because the fear is something that does not want to be revealed. Because it's hiding something. It's running somebody. Okay? And it doesn't want that person to ever figure it out because the fear would no longer have power. Okay? The fear would not have any power then. Something to keep in mind. Okay. And when somebody's in fear, they cannot connect with their higher self. It's really hard, especially when addiction is involved. It just blocks it. Okay, Knight of Wands is, it's needing to be fired up and to get moving into the new energy because the new energy is here. Ride it. Yeah. Ride that horse into what you want to do. This is swift action. But it has to start here because, number one, we're kind of isolated. Number two, you're Aquarius. It's got to start here because the fear is here. The trauma is here, right? Unless you're actually going through physical trauma, these would look different then. Okay. Embracing the passion. Okay. You can do this. Look how much you've already done in your life. It's the last holdout. The final countdown. Okay. Judgment. Yes. This is when we actually learn the lesson and it stops. That we integrate the information, make the change, and we say, I'm ready to stand up again. I'm ready because I faced it. I'm ready. And it's different. Once you come to the judgment place and you've gone through and you understand what happened, excuse me, integrate the knowledge. And you feel different, you think different. You know that whatever it was cannot hold you anymore because you're not the same person that was allowing it in the before, because you didn't know what you know now, right? So now we're going to look at the traveler. If you hear my dog yapping, she's been very naughty today, and she's in her pen because she needs a nap really bad. She's a baby. It's like 11 weeks old. So Hierophant, traveler. The Hierophant pops up saying, move in a different direction. Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is about spiritual guidance, but it's also about the way we've always done things. Okay. So while needing to move in a different direction, Aquarius, being a fixed sign, says, I can't change. I can't, I don't know if I can change. And it also is about doing things the right way. So those are several things: spiritual guidance, maybe resistance to change, but wanting to do things the right way, but wanting to be upstanding. I don't know why I said that. Somebody said that, but so the Hierophant is a mixture of spiritual guidance, but also tradition. But the traditions can be broken. If they're broke, they need to be broken. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, and then, because resistance to change, this is Six of Wands reverse, has led to the inability to have the victory that one wants, to, not being able to have that victory. It's like it's blocked success. And kept one in the dark. Like somebody can't walk and feel proud of who they are. So moving in a new direction, you should know that you are going to encounter, with even being spiritually guided, you're going to encounter resistance, because this codependence, addiction, or whatever doesn't want to leave. It never does. And so it's going to try to come back. And so you should know that. And then you need to decide if you want to, have what you had, which maybe was lack of success in a certain area. So that is going to be a choice. But because the information was integrated, that's a choice that can easily be made and say, nope, I'm not doing that because I already changed. I'm not that person anymore. It's not going to tempt me anymore. But know that whenever a major change has taken place, it's like whatever it was, the temptation will always come back. Your kryptonite always come back. So be prepared for that, so you can be successful. But it will keep you from your success if you give in. Okay? Five of Swords reverse is, this is a warning about losing the battle due to ego, or being engaged in a battle due to ego. Be careful on that. Okay? Keeping that ego in check is really going to be important. It's always important, though, right? It is. So we're at 33 minutes. My gosh, what happened? Lady, you talk a lot. That's what happened. Okay. So, it's, we'll get you one more card. These are Amente or Oracle cards. I am kind. So, you are kind. I don't know if you feel like you've been compromised. I'm kind. That you feel like you didn't do the right thing. Then go clean it up. Clean it up. Do it because it's the right thing. Do it because you need peace. Do it because you need to face one's action, or somebody needs to face someone's actions. Kindness doesn't mean the ulterior motive, the magician reverse, motive to get something. It's not always about what it's going to bring me. It's about how am I going to feel, but in a good way. Because we know what the codependence, that kind of behavior brings, it makes us feel like, right? It just keeps breeding more of that. So, I love you, Aquarius. This is exciting for you. Take care. Talk to you soon.